Could you tell us a little about the Wellcome Trust and what its aims are as a funding organisation?
The Wellcome Trust are a global charitable foundation, both politically and financially independent. Our aim is to improve health, and we do that by funding people around the world to carry out a broad range of research, from basic science to applied sciences. We also have a small number of priority areas where Wellcome hopes to bring about specific change. For example, tackling drug-resistant infections or improving primary school science education in the UK.
Why does the Wellcome Trust give research funds to projects that are based outside of the UK?
Wellcome funds research in response to the best ideas and where expertise is greatest. So although the UK remains a world leader for scientific research, and Wellcome is committed to investing in the UK, we often support research into scientific problems. For example, how to treat or understand a specific disease in the region where the burden of that disease is highest.
Why has one of the world's largest medical research charities funded this project in Russia?
Wellcome is interested in understanding how to improve health. This project is interesting as it could have implications not just for the health of people living in Russia, but also for other populations affected by cardiovascular disease. The epidemiology of these diseases in Russia is very unusual, with very high death rates compared to the UK. Of course, understanding how to combat this epidemic is intrinsically valuable for the Russian population. However, by better understanding the novel features of the cardiovascular disease epidemic in Russia and the biological mechanisms which underpin this, we may learn about new risk factors which affect other populations.
How will the Wellcome Trust judge the success of this project on cardiovascular disease in Russia?
The success of this project really is the new understanding of the drivers of the cardiovascular disease epidemic in Russia and their relevance for other populations. Being able to use this knowledge to prevent and treat cardiovascular disease in Russia or in other populations really would be the icing on the cake. Another success of the project is the research collaborations that have been set up between the UK, Russia and Norway. These kind of collaborations are essential for academic endeavour.
After this international project has been completed, a lot of data will have been collected. What is the Wellcome Trust's commitment to the sharing of data from projects such as this one?
We want the research we fund, including research data collected by projects, to be open and accessible, so it can have the greatest possible impact. Making research data widely available to the research community in a timely and responsible manner ensures that these data can be verified, built upon and used to advance knowledge and its application to generate improvements in health.
What is the Wellcome Trust's view on the issue of open access to scientific papers?
Wellcome were the first research funder to introduce a mandatory open access policy. All journal articles, book chapters and monographs that present the findings of the research we fund must be made freely available. We provide funding to cover our researchers' open access publishing costs. This means that all of the research papers from this project will be open for anybody to read.
While your funding organisation is best known for supporting the Wellcome Trust Strategic Award, you have also provided a supplement to this in the form of the Public Engagement Fund. Why is the funding of this particular component important?
Wellcome is committed to public engagement, and researchers are encouraged to apply for additional awards to support this kind of activity. We believe that sharing ideas with the public and getting new perspectives on them can enhance the research that we fund and encourage learning. The public engagement that's been done on this project shows why it is so important for conducting high-quality science in a responsible manner.